Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Damocles the Lost, and whatever the fucking thing at this point. I yapped for 11 minutes, I lost the run due to Bombo being a bomb bitch, and here we are now, back at it again. I don't know what's going on. I yapped for so long, I was like having a great conversation ranting about my life and just yapping, running my mouth. And then I get screwed over by fucking Bombo. Being an absolute bastard that he is. So, you know, maybe today, maybe this time, we could have an actual run. That I could win, that I could play. Because that could be real nice to actually get a recording out. Because oh my fucking goodness me, do not die again. I swear to Christ almighty. Okay. No, just calm fuck down. Like, I still can't believe that I actually lost that one. I had such a great start. I had like compound fracture, I had Cricket's head, like from the first treasure room, and I still lost that run. I actually lost that fucking run. I don't know what it is, but when Bombo does this slam attack, where the rocks like fall from the sky, that shit is so impossible to dodge, dude. I do not understand why it's so difficult to dodge that. It is crazy to me how embarrassingly difficult it is to avoid that singular rock falling move. I don't get it. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. This is fucking... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Oof. Don't let Shoshin. I mean, Bone Spurs is pretty good, no? Isn't the Bone Spurs pretty good? Eh. Okay, well. I regret everything. I regret my life. I regret recording. I complained about it the first recording session that I tried to have with this game. Oh my fuck. Should I just reset this fucking recording again? Like, should I just fucking give up? Like at this point, should I just fucking give up? Like seriously? Please give me a damage up or at least something. Damage, tears, anything. I will take literally anything. Because for whatever reason, I genuinely just cannot play this character for the fucking life of me. Like, goodness gracious, dude. I think I'm just bad. I have 420 hours in this game right now, and I am just bad. That's the whole joke here. I am garbage. Okay, well, we got damage and tears. Thank you. At least something positive. Okay. This run can still work out. I just gotta relax. Just gotta relax. If I get hit by this guy, I will end it all. I will end myself on recording. This is a joke, by the way, YouTube. Thank you. I am joking, YouTube. Do not come after my ass. Okay, we have the Gupperton. I guess we could go the Devil Room path. Then this time I tried to go Angel Rooms last time, but it didn't work out. So I guess we're going Devil. Oh my god, it's fucking marbled. Don't do anything with this. I don't even have any keys. I just realized. Where are my keys? Well, that's a bomb. It's not a key. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, any keys? Question mark? I guess not. So fuck me then. I guess no keys for me. No, that's fine. I didn't even want that treasure room, honestly. I didn't. Not like I would have wanted to go in there. Oh my fucking goodness gracious, actually. I swear to God. Game. Seriously, I am asking for a singular key in your video game. Just give it to me, honestly. Oh my god! What is happening? Please. Dude, I swear to god, if I'm not gonna get a single key, I will actually... Okay. Jesus Christ. I was about to start saying words that I might regret. God damn. The game knew I was about to say something that's gonna make me get cancelled. And then I just get fucking virus and it deletes the other item. And now watch, as I walk into this devil room, there will be Brimstone and Twisted Pair at the same time, so the game will force me to choose, so I can hate myself even more. I think that's a pretty good thing. If that actually happens, I swear to god, if that actually happens. I will honestly just take Brimstone if that happens. I don't care really about Twisted Pair. Okay, Sticky Nickel. Oh, great. Great. Very nice, thank you. Just what I asked for. And arguably the most annoying boss ever to do at basically base tier rate and... well, damage. Okay, and now... as I walk into here, there will be absolutely nothing worthy of my fucking time. And there it is. The legendary Brimstone. And now watch as I, the absolute fucking idiot, managed to still lose this run, just like I lost the run with Cricket's Head. You guys are watching peak Isaac content. I know. I am an absolute gamer and I would never lose these. Never ever ever. Trust me. You losing a god run? Like yesterday? That couldn't happen. No. Never ever. Look at that. I swear to god though, like I seriously just was not feeling it to record today. Like I was just not in the mood. I stayed up last night at like 2 AM playing Overwatch because of a new week for the anniversary event they have going on. And I stayed up to 2 AM just to play that. I mean, the event started at like the actual event started at like 9 PM. So don't get me wrong, like I stayed up, I did all of the challenges I can playing that game alone. Because when I asked my friend, he was too tired, so I had to suffer alone. It's fine, doesn't really matter, but it was a bit quiet, a bit annoying to just sit there in silence, not talk to anybody. Like, the thing about me is that you guys don't really understand that I am actually very different off camera. Actually, well, I wouldn't say I'm very different. I am different off camera, but not very different. Like obviously when I'm just like obviously there's a difference between recording and not recording, which is, you know, when I'm recording, I'm actively talking, I'm trying to keep it entertaining because I know that I don't make like edits, I don't make anything else, so I try to run my mouth as much as I can. And the thing is that when I'm not recording then, that's when like the difference is that I just sit there in fucking silence. Also, fuck this boss, by the way, can I just say that? Oh my god, I thought I would unironically lose this run. Okay, just... No. Doing this too. Lava coal. Ooh, lava coal. Also, yes, give me this. all the fucking way. Just give me that. Christ. Okay, but yeah, like, the difference obviously is that I'm recording, you know, I'm trying to keep it entertaining, I'm trying to keep talking, I'm trying to keep it entertaining, I'm trying to sound exciting. All of these things. And when I'm just playing alone, especially, that's when I'm just quiet. I don't talk, I don't like, communicate with in-game even, or try to talk with anyone. I am just quiet. That's it. I am just sitting in dead silence, not talking to anyone, not like chatting to people. I am just quiet. And the thing with that is that Luna? Yeah, I like Luna. But yeah, and then the difference is that, like, when I'm with friends, that you know, then I'm more talkative again because I know that I have people to talk with. But when I'm just playing alone, just sitting by my fucking computer, not doing anything really, that's when the difference hits. That's when I am just dead quiet, not doing anything, not talking. Like, I'm just listening to music and I'm just playing whatever game I'm playing. And okay, yeah, real fun game. Yeah, real fucking fun. But yeah, then that's when I'm like just dead silent. You know, don't talk. Maybe watch some YouTube. Like, I'm just out of it when I'm alone. Seriously, like I don't do anything except for just listen to music then. So play a game, right? I don't want Tiny Planet. No, I didn't want. You don't want anything more out of that either. Thank you. But yeah, it's interesting how different it is because, like, here I'm obviously like the thing is, like, the difference between me with playing with friends and then like recording is that, like, when I'm recording, I'm a bit more of what I am when I'm alone. Like, I'm a bit more open and a bit more non-energetic because I'm obviously like I mean, I obviously just record always these when I like barely just woke up, right? So it makes sense that I'm not like as talkative or as energetic always when I do these. And then usually when I'm playing with friends, that's when I'm like way more active and way more talkative because I know, you know, that I have like people to talk with, you know, and then I'm like yapping with friends and having a good time, you know, and then when I'm just like, this is just basically how I am normally, but the difference is that I'm kind of like just feeling forced to run my mouth because I'm recording, you know. I think that's a good way to put it. It's not that different from what I am when I'm just by myself, but it's just the added effect of the recording, which makes me just talk more than I would normally. Because otherwise I just sit in silence, like there would be no words coming out of my mouth if I was playing alone right now and not like recording anything. Like, I would just be quiet all the way. So it's funny in a way how different a person can be when they're like with friends or when they're recording or when they're doing something else, you know. It's always interesting to like see how different people can be when doing other things. I don't know why I find it really interesting to myself, but I always have. I always find it like an interesting thing. Almost like an experiment, I guess you could say. In a way. Because you get to study so much more of a person based on how they act when they're alone and with other people. Like there's so much more that it's like that you can like try to understand out of them. Like when you're like just being with your friend, like by yourself and them, or maybe you're in a group of friends talking and spending time, you know. It's always interesting to study how different people are based on that. And I've always found it interesting to study other people, basically. It's kind of been my whole thing at this point, that I just like study others. Because I feel like it's important, because, you know, maybe one day if they ever need help or support, then I kind of know how they are, I kind of know how they act, and I can like work around that and, you know, try my best to be there for them the best way I can, right? And that's kind of how it's always been. Like, it sounds super weird when I say that I like study other people. Like, it sounds super weird when I say that, but in reality it's actually a really helpful thing. Fuck. Like, no, why? 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 Fucking why? Dude. Fuck this game, honestly. I shouldn't have even recorded today, like, I actually regret everything. I actually regret this on so many levels. I should not have recorded today at all. The one time I get a brimstone, and I get cucked by a fucking blind floor. How great is this? Amazing. I love Binding of Isaac. And then I land the Devil Deal too. Great. I'm gonna lose my mind with this fucking game. Oh yeah, because I'm playing the Lost, I actually don't know if these are any good. Sure, no, we'll never guppy. There's something. Dude. Fuck this fucking stupid game. Jesus Christ. But yeah, there's like a good reason to why I try to understand and study other people, like I said, and that's very mainly because of the reason that I can relate to them easier then, and I can understand what they are like going through, what they're coming from. You know, I can understand them easier. That's what the difference is. It really helps that you can understand another person, especially when they're in need of like help or something. And that's kind of my goal always, to be the best I can for other people, because, you know, if they one day need it, then, you know, I'm always willing to be there for others. Even if like doing that hurts my own mental health. I think it's good in a way, because I've always said this to everyone. I always said this to you guys. I've always said this to everyone else. I don't find my own mental health as important as other people. You know, I have always said this, and I forever will. But I do not see myself as an important thing. I find others always way more important than myself. Especially if they're like close ones, or if they're friends, like good friends, whatever, like... Oh! Oh! Well, now I don't want Mom's knife anymore, fuck you. What? Stupid. Well, we have bomb immunity, so you know what? Maybe today is a good day after all. You know, Isaac. Maybe I judged you too harshly. Oh, I should take it back. I actually very much appreciate you for giving me it. But yeah, I've always just cared about everyone else. That's how I am. Like, I've gone through a lot of, you know, different ups and downs, different shit, you know, everything. And right now, like, I'm basically just living life like it's the same day, basically constantly. Like, nothing's really changing in my days, or my time, or anything. I'm basically just living the same day over and over again, like it's the Truman Show or something. Oh no, it's not really the Truman Show in that case, it's... I don't know what the other thing was called that has it like that. But, give me this. I could have taken more items, but it doesn't matter. This too, then roll this, get data miner, doesn't matter. So we have homing. Homing a bomba. Boomba. Very nice. But yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just how I am. I've always just cared so much more about everyone else. Like, I think it's because I feel like I've been slightly gaslit by people, because a lot of people throughout my time have always said that, you know, oh, you're selfish, and you know, how could you think this way, and you know, why are you so selfish? You know, it always comes back to me being selfish. And hello, Spin Down. Hello, Mario. And I think the reason to me being how I am nowadays, like very caring about others and making sure everyone else is fine and whatnot, you know, I think that's because I've been called selfish so many times throughout my life, which I can understand because I know that I have had issues like that. I have been selfish every once in a while. I know that for a fact. And I'm not here to like blame the people who say that I am selfish, because as I said, I know it's true to a certain extent, so I can't blame or judge everyone because I know that they're correct. I know that it's true, I know it's right. And I think that's why I've started to like change for, I guess you could call it for the better. Depends how you define not caring about yourself anymore, more caring about others. Because, I mean, obviously I still do care about myself, like, don't get me wrong, I am still very concerned about my own self even. But at the same time, like at this point, I just don't really care about myself, honestly. Like seriously, that's what it is. I genuinely don't just really care about myself anymore, because, well, I know my situation can't really move anywhere right now. It can get worse, it can get way worse. But it also could eventually get a bit better, but I always just assume the worst, so I don't get too excited when it, you know, eventually comes crashing down at me. So, you know, it's really interesting to think about. But the main thing always will be that I did it again. I actually did it again. Motherfucker, no, you will be bombed. You will be bombed. I do not care. I am so lucky I got revived, because oh my god, if I died that way again, I would delete my channel. I would delete this channel. Like you would not see this video ever. This channel would be dead. Goodness fucking Christ, dude. If I actually died that way, I would say so many bad things. I would say so many bad things. Okay, I think I just want to Tears Up. Oh, I can't even get Tears Up anymore. Sad. Yep. I don't know. I think I've just been gaslit so much by other people that I've started to not care about myself as much as I used to, and like, obviously I'm still selfish every once in a while. I mean, aren't we all? You know, I don't always go out of my way to be like super kind and join everyone always when they're asking me to do something. You know, if I still have that own rule that if it's not something that I see myself doing, then I don't want to really do it. And that mostly is like when it comes to games, especially. Like there's this game that my friend has been trying to get me into that is currently in a playtest. Also, I'm blind. Amazing. If this is TM Trainer, I will commit. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sure. But yeah, especially right now, there's this game that's on playtest called Fellowship, and to those who do not know, I used to play a bit of World of Warcraft Classic. I played Classic WoW because I don't know, I just didn't want to like get into the actual World of Warcraft. I kind of just played Classic, you know. It's a much smaller game in size, and it's basically just... It's not the same game, obviously, but it has the same principle. You know? And I actually enjoyed Classic for what it was, but then eventually, after a long while of playing it, I think I got my character to like level 45, I think? 43? I think that's how it was. And, oh, Glitch Crown. God. But yeah, after like a while, I stopped playing Classic WoW because it started to get really tiring and just really boring. Like, when I was doing dungeons with the friend that I was playing WoW, I was just getting tired. You know, I was like basically permanently half asleep doing dungeons with him every time because I just did not care anymore at that point. Like I felt like I achieved everything I wanted. You know, level 40 plus, I got my mount, I had okay gear, and the Fabled Whirlwind Axe, you know, I was having a good time playing that. And then when it started to just become, you know, questing and well, it's basically always just been questing, but ever since it turned out to be like, oh, you know, you get so much better from questing, and was just running quests and quests and quests and quests, and then once in a while we would like do a new dungeon, and then it was like a good time, you know, new dungeon, new me. I don't know what's happening in the dungeon, you know, and then after that it just kind of fell apart. I just didn't really care at that point anymore, you know. Let me see if I can get this. Well, no, I tried, but yeah, like ever since it just became more about questing and, you know, because I have always loved, like I liked doing dungeons. Okay, like I could have probably leveled my character fully by just doing dungeons, but then when it, you know, became apparent that obviously questing can give better gear, and that you have to like, you know, do a lot of other shit in the background, and you know, just everything basically. Like I think my highest point in that like Classic WoW was getting my mount. Like that was the high point for myself. You just get my first mount ever. And I was happy. I was really happy with myself. But like ever since, like I don't remember what the area was that we got to. I think it was Scarlet Monastery? I think that's when I stopped playing the game. I think it was Scarlet Monastery. I don't remember anymore, but I think it was Scarlet Monastery. Well, that's when it kind of like hit on me that I just, like, I'm just not enjoying this anymore. Like, I'm like half asleep during dungeons. I'm just like trying to keep myself awake while we're grinding, and it was just getting super boring. So that's when it like kind of clicked into my head that, you know what, maybe this isn't just fit for me anymore. I should probably just stop playing. And that's what I did. I stopped playing Classic WoW completely. I was just not having a good time anymore. It was just super tiring, boring. And that's when it kind of hit me that I'm probably just not that big of a fan of MMOs. I mean, obviously there's some MMOs that I played, like Albion Online and whatever other names I could think about right now. But like, it was just kind of getting boring. I kind of just did not really care. So, you know. Did I get it? I did not get it. God fucking damn. That's soy milk though. I want that. If I could get it. I mean, it's gonna give me sad bombs if I don't get soy milk, so it's fine. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Classic WoW just hasn't like hit me really anymore. I've stopped playing it completely. I haven't touched Classic WoW in a long time now because of that. You know, I just could care less about the game anymore. So obviously, you know, I'm not really gonna play it. But yeah, you know, it was an experience. I wouldn't say Classic WoW was a bad game. I actually had a good time, like for the first times when I played it. But then after a while, it just started to get super repetitive, super boring. You know, not much happening, and it was just kind of whatever at that point. It didn't really matter what I did. Like I think ever since we got to Monastery, that's when it all like just slowed down. Like I just didn't really care anymore. Like Monastery was the point of no return basically in the game, because that's when it just kind of hit on the head that, you know what, it's really boring now. You know, it's harder to level up. It takes longer to level up. You'd have to keep grinding constantly to do anything, and yeah, like, I don't know. It was an experience, don't get me wrong. I did like enjoy my time for what it was. Yeah, as I said, just started to get boring. Didn't find it interesting anymore. And I stopped. That's how it is. No, it's as simple as that. But you know, at least in the end, I had a good time with my friend, and just the game overall. So, it doesn't really hurt me that much to stop playing it. You know, I had a good time, that's what matters. But yeah, would I play Classic WoW again? Probably not. Most definitely not. I kind of joke about it every once in a while that, you know, hey, let's play Classic WoW, you know. It's become more of a joke than anything else at this point, to like my friend and I. So, you know, that's what it is. Well, now let's bomb this so I can get out of this fucking run. Because I want to go do other things with my time today, and I want to get this video out now. I've yapped enough. I want to finish this run. Thank you, and in case not see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night everyone. I'm fucking out of here.